What is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back in the coloured uniform taking on Lichfield in some white ball cricket. The boys are back at Nottingham Park, so fingers crossed the home ground advantage can bring about a few runs, plenty of wickets, most importantly a win. We have a quick look at the skills and perks for our boy Pjizma Pant. See, he's still very, very raw in this young career of his. Now, we have gone for the bowling all-rounder role. But when it does come to batting, a little bit more patience, a little bit more time at the crease, accumulating the ones and twos, putting away the bad balls for 4 and 6 might be our best bet. We're not too far away from a bag, plenty of poles, and a career that is about to light up YouTube. In saying that, if you do enjoy your Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you'll make a ton in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll leave all our social links in the description, so make sure you click on them. Come over and say g'day, and let's continue to put cricket back on the map. Here it is, T20 cricket from Nottingham Park. Nottingham taking on Lichfield in this 2020. We do keep our spot at number 4 with the bat. Coin goes up. Lichfield called tails. That's the first mistake they've made for the day. It is a heads. Oh, they win it. That's an absolute spew. We are playing on a hard and dry one. See what they do. They're going to have a bowl. Good signs early. Lichfield have sent us in. See how we go.
2 hours later.
Well, unfortunately, as you can see there, we were not required with the bat. Jackson Gregory making another 118 not out. This bloke is an absolute freak. I'm sure we'll see him in the England setup in the not-so-distant future. But not required, 189 for 1 off our 20 overs. See what we can do with the ball. Here is the big Pjizma. Lichfield, 22 for 3 after 5 overs. The scene is set for the big fella to come in and absolutely tear this joint apart. We're going to start with the in-swinger. He's in across. That ball's getting bunted to square leg. I don't see Lichfield getting anywhere near this total, so fingers crossed we can get our 4 overs in. G. Collins starts to put his hands through it. This is good signs early for Pish. I was tossing up whether to have 2 slips in. This might be an issue. He's back. He's trying to lay cut and he's missing. That's well bowled. Just going to stick with the 1. We do have third man. Across, back foot up. How was that? That's just a good ball. Play and miss. The umpire says no. Good signs early here. Enjoying the good length, but we're going to push it a little fuller now. See if we can grab the edge properly. He's across. How was that, umpire? How was that? Pjizma doesn't want anything to do with it. Umpire again says no. What an eventful first over. Well, we're going to close this one out with a full outswinger. Cross, he's edging. The boys are up again. How's that? No, that's just too fast, too quick. The umpire says no, and it's a maiden to start. I'll talk about bowling without reward. We come in for our second over here. Good length across, and the ball's getting bunted into the cover region for 1. Pjizma steaming in. Can we find this wicket that we so desperately want? Pant. Here's another dot ball. Board will come. Oh, we're into the off-cutter to close out our second over here. It's out, it's cross, and the batsman's leaving in a 20. You goose! In to start our third over. 44 for 3, Lichfield. Pjizma steaming in. Ball again hit out to extra cover. Well, we're on track for world record economical figures here. Like we said in the intro, he's young, he's raw, he wants wickets. Gonna stay disciplined. Batsman's across and pumping that through mid-wicket. That should be 4, and it is. Well, it's common knowledge by now. You get hit for a boundary, you get some chin music. Let's see what he's got. Short top edge, and that's gone over the keeper's head for 6. You're kidding. Oh, Pjizma. Unbelievable bouncer. Just a swing of the bat, top edge, and at 150 clicks, that is not going to take a lot of effort to clear the boundary. Well, you can do it once, you can do it twice, son. We're going in for the kill again. 9.5 overs bowled. Pjizma, short ball. This time he's controlling it into the ground to short fine leg. Talk about bowling without luck. Over, he's across, and another play and miss. Look at that carry go through to the keeper. Pjizma can't believe it. Just need a little tickle to go through. It's party time. How was that? How was that? 2 play and misses. Last ball of our spell. Talk about bowling without luck. Can we pick one up here? The cross is pulling into mid-wicket. I don't think that's going to go for 4. Past the outfield at Nottingham, it does, and that's unlucky way to round out your 4 overs. 75 play and misses, 3 streaky boundaries, and a disappointed Pjizma in this T20 contest. I give you the red hot tip. Well, there it is. 189 for 1 Nottingham make. Weren't required with the bat. Jackson Gregory getting it done again with a not out 118. Well, we bowled without luck. We did get 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 18. Economical at its best, but that wickets column has donuts in there. Let's see how we can go in the one-dayer. Well, no luck in the T20 with bat or ball, but we are back at Nottingham Park for this 50-over game against Buxton. We are batting at 4. I'm sure we're going to get a hit. So let's see how the toss ends out here. It was a good deck when we did bat first. Buxton call heads. We know tails never fails. And there you go. It does not fail us today. Fingers crossed our captain choose wisely. Chosen to bowl. Well, let's go. Let's see if Big Red can fire up. Well, we've had to wait 17 overs to be introduced into the attack. And here we go. Buxton 76 for 3. Been an interesting start. First ball gets patted out to point for a single. I've made a slight adjustment to the field. We've bought a first slip in, dropped third man back. There's a cross and the ball getting bunted to cover for no run. Do need to be economical, but man, we need some wickets here. Let's see what he's got. Steaming in, third ball of his spell. He's across, he's through, and is that an inside edge? That's 2 bounces 4? What on earth is happening with this bloke's career? Well, I hope the selectors are looking at it. That just went through for 4 byes. Keeper. Too fast for the keeper. Let's steam in. Let's do it again. It's high on the splice and no run. Well, when does it become frustrating for the big fella? Cross, he's out swinging, and there's another play and miss. 81 for 3. Right, out swingers, in swingers, slow balls, cross seamers and everything. Can we just find the edge? We can, and this time it goes through first slip. 3 bounces for 4. My days. He'd be tearing those dreadies out and smashing those glasses all over the pitch. The big fella bends his back. Perfect seam. Swing of the bat straight through first slip. Samson, you are a lucky, lucky man. Give him very much of the same. We're going to keep second slip where it is. A little slower across. Samson making the right decision and leaving. Gus still only going to keep third man and fine leg out. I don't think the batsmen are too threatening here. We get splattered through cover for 4. That's disappointing. Left-hander on strike now. We're going to go into cutter mode. See what the big red's got. He bowls a cutter and it's getting French cut. Down to fine leg for 1. Sweet chin music time to finish the 38th over. Let's see if we can get something here. Fast it is. And it's caught. It is. There we go. Pjizma gets his first. Well-deserved, big fella. We went the chin music. It didn't quite get up there. Batsman's just helped it. Mistimed it to square leg. And reward for the big fella. Finally in this episode, a nice catch down low. And Pjizma is on the board. Well, Bryce Kelly in now. It says he doesn't like the cover drive, so we're going to start with the big off cutter. He's across and defending on the back Todd. Actually getting off the mark, you cheeky little dog. Take a little bit off this off cutter here. And it's popped up to extra, and it's 1 hand, 1 bounce. I think the off cutters are working here. 181 for 6. Cross, another play and miss, and look at second slip. He can't believe it. Well, the captain is trusting us with death overs. Off cutter gets slapped through point. Well, we have been taken off, and rightly slow. Buxton now, 231 for 7. as the French cuts continue to happen. Fine leg is nice and busy out there. Can we take a second? Well, trusted with the 50th over. 6 of the best coming here. Still looking for that wicket. We go up, play and miss. He's begging. No reward, the umpire says no. A bit of a bunny, this Pow, but if he does get onto it, they're going to go a long way. Pjizma across and Pow French cutting. Wowee. How many's that? Tell you what, put French cut down in the comments. Ridiculous. Our figures have gone from economical to now a run a ball as we close this one out. Another play and miss. Just asking the batsman to hit it. Just hit it. Ish, steaming in. A little slower on a full length. Batsman's across, tucking that in behind square. He should pick up 2. Fielded by fine leg. Well, Buxton get the job done in the end. 264 for 7 after their 50. Some power hitting from Hurley down the end sees him end up on 84, not out off 69. Pjizma's figures did take a bit of a whack. After a handy start in the first 5 or so overs, we end up with 8 overs, 1 for 48. On at 6 and over. What can we do with the bat here? We're going to need to turn it on, I'll tell you that much. Isn't it funny? Jackson Gregory, a second ball duck, sees Nottingham 17 for 2 after 3.2 overs. What can the big Pij do in defending that one? And I'll tell you what, we have a mountain to climb here. Ali's on a bit of a heater, 1 for 1 off his 1.4. We don't like left armers as we go back, and we're going to get off the mark with a cheeky back foot push to mid-off. Hey, at least we're not walking back with a globe next to our name. It's all about partnership batting here. Jeffrey and Pant at the crease. They get Nottingham home. It's a short ball. And another lovely back foot drive, this time through mid-on, and it goes all the way for 4. What a start. Said it before, and I'll say it again. Find yourself in positions like this, chasing. Put the foot down and counter-attack. See out a few overs from the paceman. What do? We like to counter-attack. You also need to build an innings. So I'm going to step out the crease here. We're going to get a good length ball. And we're going to pump that down the ground. Is that another one? Certainly looks like it. It felt like it. The bloke's on fire at Nottingham Park. 10 off 7, and we need to give Callie something to think about here. Going to do. Goes good length again. This time we're going through extra cover. I don't think I got all of that. Or maybe we did. That's gone again. Pjizma. Stop the man. Well, it looks like the big fella has chosen the counter-attack route. Powell over the wicket. He goes short, and that pull shot looks super sexy today. We only get 1 to backward square. Confidence is key. Spin introduced. Bailey it is with his right arm tweakers from around the wicket. Now, do tend to struggle with spin early in our innings. So getting the timing down pat is crucial. Big fella Pish. Bailey's a good bowler. So it's going to come down to a little bit of cat and mouse. There is no mid-wicket nor square leg on the boundary. So do we take a risk? We step across, step in front of our stumps. No, we're bringing LB into the equation, but counter-attack runs are key. Power play overs are essential. We get our team back into this game. We step back across. Bailey bowls it again. What's Pjizma done? He's missed his sweep shot. He's been triggered. Oh, dearie me. He's lost it again. Impatience is his downfall. And Pjizma, oh, you're 2 minutes late to the party, son. And there it is. Absolutely plumb in front. I don't know what he's doing. He walks off in disgust. LBW to Bailey for 16. Nottingham get wiped out for 139 in the end. It's disgusting. It's woeful. We've been absolutely smacked at home. And Pjizma Pant, pull your finger out, son. You've let your town down. Buxton, 264 for 7 after their 50. Rob Hurley, absolutely fantastic with 84 not out. Nottingham, absolutely nowhere in return. Darcy Walsh top scoring with 43. Pjizma Pant, an ugly 16 off 17. He shows so much promise, then just finds ways of getting out. England will not be happy. The fans will not be happy. And he needs to get himself back on track. In saying that, we are going to leave it there for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Little bit of a downer with the white ball today, but no stress. Next episode, we'll have some red ball 3-day cricket. And I'm feeling good with Pjizma. He could be in for a bag and a 3-figure score. So stick fat, hit that thumbs up button, leave a cheeky comment down below. I'll leave all of our social links in the description. And until the next time, guys, take care, look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.